Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's the 13th of June, and it's a bit late for my reset video, I'm afraid, because Destiny has only just gone back up after being offline for, what, 5.5 hours? I don't know what's going on, but there we go. It's all back online now, so we'll have our lovely reset video. We're going to have a little look at the Eververse. We're going to have a look at what's happening for the weekly reset gubbins. We're going to have a look at Banshee's weapons. We're also going to have a look at the Days of Eternity loot pool, plus we've got a big hotfix that just dropped, which fixes loads of bugs, which is good news and bad news. I'll have a little look at that at the end. But first of all, Eververse time. Right then, in we go. First multiplayer emote, row your boat. 1200 silver for this, and well, I do quite like that. Yes, it is rather amusing. Doesn't do anything. No, you stand up, sit down. There we are. That's the end of that. Constant vigilance shell. Let's have a look at this. This is new. Oh, that's mean. Hey, that's mean. I like that. That is very nice. I wonder if that's coming to the Brighter store. It probably is, but who knows when. The Retro Gadget Bundle is there for 1900 squiddly diddlies. And what have we got here? Look, we've got a, what do you used to call these? A Tamagotchi Ghost. It's a Tamagotchi Ghost. That's really cool. I like that one. We've got a Star Racer 95. Well, what's the influence for that, folks? I'm not entirely sure. Is it to do with Speed Racer, possibly? I'm not too sure. And then finally, we've got this as well, which is the Bright Nostalgia, which is also very pretty too. Let me know the influences on these designs. I love to know, because you've all got massive brains. Right then, let's keep on going. What else do we have? Oh, we've got the Ionic Fringe. This is for the Fallen Sun Star, which is a brilliant looking exotic, if you ask me. And look how cool that looks. Oh my god, that's well cool. Oh, look, it's like a skull with a mesh on it for teeth. That's great, I like that. And for the Titans, we've got the Chivalry's Chill, the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap. Let's have a look at that. Well, look at that. It looks a little bit like something that's coming over the wall in Game of Thrones, almost. There we go, there's that one. And for the Hunters, we've got the Olmsted's Downfall. This is for the Blight Ranger. And that looks great, actually, doesn't it? Yes, I do like that. And here it is with the hood down too. It looks very nice. Quite beyond light, that one, actually, isn't it? Yes, you know, Europa looking. Right then, Bright Dust Milakis. First of all, we got this one, the Empirical Imperative. I think this is a really good, yes, I do like this one. So you can see I got shiny trousers and my leather's going nice there. Bit of yellow on it, but it goes well on the shiny helmets and even gives it a bit of a carbon fiber look as well, which is pretty cool. These are 300 Bright Dust, of course. Then we got the Erebus Glance. This is one of my favourites because it's a really dark shader as well. Look at the way it's gone on there. The orange flicks on there. I don't know, maybe that's just because it's Vanguard, but it's a very nice piece, that one, and it goes on things very, very well. Pick it up if you haven't got it. That's just from last season. Okay, we got this, the Lattice Entrance. This is Season of Defiance as well. What am I doing? There we are. That's what we want. I've been playing so many different games. I don't know where the bloody hell I am. That's okay. We got the Sweeper Simulant. Huzzah! We finally got the brush piece here. I quite like that. That's good. And then we got the All Done emote. All done. Yes, he's just been to the toilet. Look. All done, but not so good. Right, for the rest of the Bright Dust, Rising Dawn emote. Let's look at that, baby. I like that one. I've already got that one. That's good. Ain't that a cool one? And he pops it away there. What's this? Cherubic. I'm a little cherub. Does it go on for ages? It's an infinity one. I'm buying it. Yes, excellent, lovely. Ooh, let's have a look at this. Decadent Shell. Yes, it is a very, that's last season. I didn't even remember that. Cool, look at that then. That's very pretty, isn't it? Yes, I do like that. Ooh, I like the look of that. It's very, very nice indeed. We've got the War-Torn Peregrine. Was this the one with all... Yeah, it's knackered, basically. It's been found on a skip. So if you like knackered-looking things, that's for you. It's very, very nice indeed. What do we have here? Ooh, the Outwit. Right, okay. Now, because the Bug-Out Bag one was last week, this is for the Outwit. Not the Outlast, not the Dimwit. The Outwit for the Outlast Pulse. Let's look at that. Yeah, it's the same look, and I really love that look. It's so weird spinning it around, isn't it? Because I like the handle, the sort of like pearlescent ivory looking handle as well, and the green jade in it too. That's great. I like that for the Outwit. That's very good. I'm acquiring that one too. Thanks very much indeed. Oh, look, we've got something with the Vexcalibur, or the Vexus, the Nexus Sunrise. I never use this. Do you use it? I never use it, and it didn't compel me to do the mission either because I didn't really like it. I bet it's brilliant, but I haven't really gotten into it. But anyway, that's quite pretty looking, that one there. And then we got this, the X marks the spot. This is from Plunder, isn't it? Which is pretty cool, actually. I do like that. That's nice. Okay, Transmat effects, Warsat arrival. That's pretty cool. We've got a signal process. Yes, got this one. Yeah. And we've got this one, only the finest. I don't know why it's only the finest. It's a brain, it looks like. There we are, that's that. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh my goodness, it's Amethyst Veil. A brilliant shader. Really, really good. No animations on it, but if you like the blacks and you like the silvers, you know, generally very cool looking, this is the one for you. Look what it does to my Warlock's teeth there. It's fantastic. That's well worth a 300 brightest. Sunrise Warrior is a little bit bonkers. Let's have a look at it. Yes, look at the pinks. We do like those. That's good. Yes, we got that one. What else do we have? 44 steel. I quite like this one as well. Forsaken one. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I should wear this one more often. That's a cracker. And finally, Celestial Dome. And there we are, you got your whites, you got your blues. Very spacey, very spacey. You look like you're walking around a Kubrick space station wearing that. That's marvellous as well. Now, this week we don't have any goodies that we can collect because we picked them all up from the deep dives of previous weeks. And we've seen all 3 bosses as well. But I've done videos for every single deep dive so you know where to pick up your flora and your fauna and how to activate the various tier chests, tier 5, tier 7, and all that kind of thing. I'll be putting a link to those at the end of the video if you want to check those out. And here we are with Banshee. Now, these rolls will reset in about 1 o'clock Thursday morning UK time, so work that out for where you folks are. But there are some brilliant weapons, and there is actually a god roll here as well. So let's have a little look at what we've got. We're just going to look at the A's and the god roll. Well, the A is this one. Where are you? The old Sterling auto rifle. It's a strand rifle. It's adaptive frame. We've got Focused Fury, surplus, accurized rounds, extended mag, small bow, and also corkscrew rifling as well, and a range masterwork. That's a corker, only around for another 29 hours, maths. There we are, that's good. And we have this. This is the god roll. It's a shotgun, and somebody pointed this out to me last week, and I've only just realized it as well. It's called the day side, not the D side. Yes, the day side, I suppose you could call it. Yes, there we are. I'll never call it that. I'll always call it the decide. Anyway, let's have a little look. Now, this looks like a corker for PvP, to be perfectly honest, because we've got 1-2 punch, but this would team it up perfectly with the tractor cannon. We've got slide shot, extended mag, light mag, corkscrew rifling, and small bar as well, which is utterly fantastic. Pick that up if you're looking for a good shotty. And here we are with Ada the Shader, and let's have a look. Oh, we got Satu Tribe. This has got a bit of animation on it. Now, you can't really see it on what I've got there, but there we are. Look, you can see, look, it's like a moving moire effect on it, a moire, or however you want to call it. There we are. That's great. If you haven't got that one, that was part of 3 that did that all at the same time. Yeah, so there's go. That's Season of the Undying, I think. Echoes of Io, Worn, which is another old one, but I think we've had this. It was rare, but now it's not, of course, because everyone's had it. We've had it quite recently, though. And finally, we've got the War Cult Scheme. I think this is quite a good one. Yes, that's nice. Nice, strong colours on it, not wishy-washy pastels. I love that one. It's good. And let's have a look at what the Vanguard's got in store for us. The Vanguard Ops, let's have a quick squiz. So we've got a Subtle Foes. Oh, that's interesting. Arc Surge this week, and a Void Surge, and also a Stasis Surge as well. But there's an Arc Threat 2. That's pretty good. And for the Nightfalls, what do we have here? So we've got Arc and Solar Shields here with the hero modifiers. We've got Barrier and Unstoppables, an Arc Threat, Fire Pit, Overcharged Weapons, Arc and Void Surge, and we've got an Overcharge on the Grenade Launcher and Galvanized as well. And today we see the opening of the Grandmaster Nightfalls. So with these, you can start earning your Nightfall ciphers, your Nightfall weapons, and it's the Light Blade on the Throne World. Nice. And let's go over the modifiers for a laugh. So you've got Arc and Solar Shields, you've got Barrier and Unstoppable champions, you've got an Arc Threat, you've got your Grandmaster modifiers, which are Extinguish, limited revives, contest, join in progress disabled, extra champions, locked loaded, extra shields, and maximum effective level of 1815. That's fun. You got extinguish, limited revives, empath, chaff, overcharged weapons, you've got an arc and a void surge, and you've got an overcharge on your grenade launchers. And the weapon this week is the Wendigo GL3. This is the adept version from the Grandmaster Nightfalls. And we've got additional Gambit rank points for a short time. The Crucible rotators this week, we've got control, we've got supremacy, and we've got momentum control as well. And for your rotating pinnacles, we've got the Vault of Glass is the raid, and the Shattered Throne is the pinnacle dungeon. Talking of pinnacles, over here, let's have a look at Neomuna, what we have on Neptune. Well, first off, we've got the partition, which is hard reset, and then that's the headlong time trial, you stupid boy. And then we've got the weekly story mission, and that one is first contact this week. Oh yes, and the Vex incursion zone is Liming Harbour. But while we're here, let's go and see if we've got any new lore in the Veil containment. I've been enjoying this. Let's go and have a look. And here we are. The screen is active. Let's go and have a listen, see what's what.
Geoma Essie. Research log. Exos. Mai and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates after their exposure to the Veil. According to Maya, Exo minds contain a combination of Vex radiolaria and something known as clarity. Radiolaria are alien microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community. Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds. Unraveled them. It's like taking a powerful magnet to an archaic magnetic storage device. Full erasure. But Maya, she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away. I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used?
You don't think...
I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting. I was watching a Mylin Games. Excellent channel. Go and watch him. He's marvellous. Well, anyway, clarity, I believe, is just another term for darkness, isn't it? They've used darkness. So that's what they mean there. They've used darkness, and that's interesting. Does he mean then that Neomuna is built on darkness technology as well? I don't know. That's very, very interesting. I bet Mylin will have a cracking theory on that. But there we are. That's this week's Cobblers. And let's have a look at Legend Dares of Eternity to see which gits you're going to be facing and which order. We've got the Hive, we've got the Vex, and then we've got Valus Toric. And now it's time for the Dares of Eternity loot pool. Keep an eye out for the fab prizes. The Canis Major Heavy Grenade Launcher, Solar Rapid Frame. The Chryzura Mellow Auto Rifle, High Impact Frame, Solar. The Contingency Plan Arc Scout Rifle, Rapid Frame, and it's wearing a Vist. The Fractethist Shotgun, Stasis Precision Frame. A cuddly toy! The Iota Draconis Fusion fusion rifle, high impact frame, solar. The legal Action 2 pulse rifle, kinetic, high impact frame. The outrageous fortune grenade launcher, solar, rapid frame. The spoiler alert kinetic sidearm, lightweight frame. The steel Sybil Z14 void adaptive frame sword. A swan tease made. The Vulpecula Stasis Hand Cannon, precision frame, and finally a corker, the Wolf Tone Draw Arc Bow, precision frame. We've also had a big hotfix drop. It was 282 meg on the PlayStation 5, which is quite large, and what's happened is we've had loads and absolute loads of bug fixes in here, so we're going to go over the ones that are more interesting to us, really. First of all, the Dazzling Iridescence Trials emblem that can be awarded from a flawless chest without completing the necessary requirements. Even if you've got it now, you won't be able to equip it until you've completed the requirements. So there we go, so you can just look at it and go, ah. And they've also fixed an issue with spawn trapping that could occur in Meltdown. Don't know what that means, but there you go. Right, this is a biggie. Fixed an issue where players can damage bosses in Ghosts of the Deep through immunity shields. There was like a Wither Horde cheese on the bosses where you could just shoot it and they would be damaged through their shields. So essentially you could actually complete the encounter by just being patient and sitting there and waiting it. Well, that no longer works now, unfortunately. I'm a bit gutted actually because I never had a go of that one, but never mind, eh? And for the armor, now there's a lot here. First of all, we've got the Geofalcon's Hoburg's Reserve Overshield, now deploys when a player uses Ensnaring Slam. I'm going to be looking to use that. Fixed an issue with Kepri's Horn, which could disable various non-enemy objects. Wasn't it Kepri's Horn where we were having a problem with Iron Banana last week? And it was, yes, it was. It was causing loads and loads of people to win easily and getting 75 points off the bat. Well, anyway, that's been fixed. Vesper of Radius, which I loved, effects were triggering on things other than casting a rift, so they fixed that. The point cannon brace would create lightning strikes or melees other than thunderclap, so they fixed that. I saw lots of videos about people slamming people in the face with electricity. That's no longer there anymore. They fixed an issue where becoming frozen would disable the Arbor's Warden exotic perk. Well, that's good. They fixed that. Arbor Warden would cause the Juggernaut aspect to not interact with your class ability correctly. That's been fixed. Sun braces to not improve solar grenades. That's good. I really want to get into using these in my Warlock, so I'm going to give those a spin. Helm of Saint 14 to not provide any effects. I never use that anyway. Anybody who uses Saint 14's helm, let me know if you now noticed that it has effects. Verity's Brow wasn't functioning in PvP, they fixed that. No backup plans to buff non-shotgun damage in certain situations. My god, didn't even know about that one. Athris's Embrace buff icon wasn't appearing in the HUD in PvP, and the artifact perks amped up on electric armor were swapped around. So now they've got their perk names switched correctly. Interesting. And looking at the weapons, they fixed an issue with some older Iron Banana special power weapons that lost their scope glint. I don't know how we all lived without that. Fixed an issue where purchasing a Last Wish Deep Sight weapon from Hawthorne would unintentionally award bonus pattern progress on top of the progress provided by consuming the Deep Sight on the weapon itself. Ooh, I think people are going to be cheesed off about that one. Increased the size of the red dot in Mercurial Overreach's scope. Reduced the collective action weapons perks damage against Guardians to 10% from 20, and changed the Navigator's intrinsic trait icon. This is great because now you see on all the things that you missed out. Ability changes. They fixed an issue where certain thrown projectiles were able to over-penetrate allied Titan barricades, and fixed an issue where arc jolt damage to minor combatants was lower than intended. Oh, that's good. Following the scaling changes in 7.1.0. And for the commerce and the Eververse, there was some palaver about the Twitch sub bounty emblem. Pulsar approaching is not reacquirable, so now they fixed that. The second Reckoning Triumph now displays the correct weapon names. Well, there we go. And the spent salvage keys Triumph now correctly progresses when a salvage key is spent, instead of erroneously progressing the spend deep dive key Triumph. And they also fixed an issue on the Ambitious Angler Triumph where all players were getting credit for one player catching an exotic fish. Oh, I wonder if any of us will lose that part of it then, bound to some of us. And then finally, we got the weekly challenges for Vanguard Ops and Gambit now reward the correct number of exotic engrams. And here's good news, they've re-enabled the Tier 1 exotic focusing for Master Rahul. Now, as far as I know, this week we don't have any exotic mission popping in, but that might all change, who knows, because I wanted to get this reset video out to you as soon as the game went live. So let me know in the comments what you're purchasing. Don't forget to pick up that shotgun if you're looking for a good one, because that's a cracker. I'm going to get that myself, I think. Now, if you're interested in Starfield, I've made a video breakdown of all the stuff we need to know about the ships, and they look amazing, the ships. We can be pirates, you can shoot ships out, and you can board them and dock with them, and you've got loads and loads of design options. Well, anyway, here's the video here. It would be great if you could support the channel. I know, a new game and all that. YouTube hates you doing new stuff, and it doesn't push it out to anybody. So if you want to have a little look, it would be really, really cool and help me out tons. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage?